All right.
Welcome
We're in.
back. Welcome back to Game 2 of the PMA
Oh, and we're
LC.
already into pick band for TBR versus DBP.
Oh, we're going straight into pick bands. Okay, let me change the scene. Okay, hold on. Okay,
I
changing.
think that's the same bands as last game, so.
Oh, we see the quick bands already. Oh,
Actually, I think DBP banning away the Ezreal this time. TBR first picking a Kali. I think this might be going for Sam Dillo, putting him on more of a hard carry champion. He farmed very well last game, so I think they're giving him a champion that he can impact the map even more with. DBP picking up the Swain, probably for Guy Fieri, if I had to guess, might be mid lane or top lane. Don't know yet.
could be very versatile where it can go. So, not a bad pick.
Actually, TBR banning away the Jarvan this time. That was a key difference there. Not letting Legends play the Jarvan again, so very good ban. Hecarim coming out for DVP. I like it. Very strong pick right now. I'm probably gonna say that's in the jungle. Could be a top lane Hecarim also.
It could be a top lane Hecarim, and that's scary top lane.
But very strong champion right now. Just able to impact the map a lot with he's so speedy. TBR picking up the Ashe. Tom Kench. Interesting lane. Very safe with Tom Kench and Ashe. Nice utility in the bot lane there. You already have a much more I don't know, just peel for your carries there with the Tom Kent. So
Devour, yum yum.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Devour alone is just incredibly impactful. And DBP
picks up the Jinx. Very good showing on the Jinx from Pudgy Ditter, so pretty good.
Yeah, picks it up again. Yeah, don't blame him for playing it again. He was pretty damn good on it last game, so.
Now let's see. We'll have to see what kind of champion they ban out next time.
Sakachawani, interesting. I guess doesn't want to. I don't know. That's just an interesting ban. I don't. Sejuani's strong, but
good engage though with the
good engage, yeah.
Good engage with the Sejuani and the Ashe, so I can see why Sejuani is banned.
Yeah, it's fair. So Menbung just like to play Sejuani. Bans the Rex side too? What?
Really don't want to see
interesting.
Heavy
Another
engage.
Morgana ban from TBR. Lulu being picked up for DBP. That's going to be going on to Symphonian.
That's a really good pickup for a Symphonian. Lulu Jinx lane is one of my favorite lanes to play.
It is pretty spicy indeed. You got quite a bit of poke, and you got good peel for the Jinx. So.
And then the Pix is just going to be huge with the minigun, and especially with the Wimpy being attached to the Jinx.
Ace will pick up here, probably for Clumsy Chocobo. I like it.
Spicy.
It's a pretty safe mid laner. You're able to just kind of kite around in fights, so have a lot of impact. You're able to roam very easily with that E, so he's going to be looking to put a lot of pressure on the map, especially with the Tom Kench too. They've got a lot of cross lane pressure. And the Skarner coming out for Menbung. Classic pick for him. Really like it. Very strong pick right now. You just have a lot of pick potential with that. The ultimate of his and Scion being picked up for DBP. I don't know. Yeah, it could. I'm guessing Guy Fieri's gonna play the Scion and then maybe front lash on the Swain. Not for sure. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see on that one for sure. And as we do that, I'm gonna and get out of the scene. They're not giving me any time to set up the stream. I guess they want to go to sleep. Who needs sleep?
Who dares defy my will?
I see Kaligi. I click. I see. By the way, game 1 MVP. I'm gonna check the poll right now to see who wins while we.
Playtime's over.
Legend MK topping the chart with 5 votes to 1 vote for Guy Fieri and 1 vote for Symphony. So.
Seems you left your brave pants at home.
So
Want
pretty
me to
good.
wait
That was
while
very
you go
fair.
get them?
The 95% kill participation coming out from Legends. He was just the most impactful person on the map.
Right.
I like this. I like this comp a lot better for TBR. A lot more. It's a lot more cohesive. You actually have Keel for your carries now with Tom Kench, and Asol and Skarner have quite a bit of CC built into their kits, so it's gonna be a lot harder for DBP to get onto those carries.
Is never broken.
I get it.
I'm gonna close out some of the. I don't know why this app keeps running. This app likes to keep running on my computer, no matter what I do. I have to close that.
Very
for that.
excited to see what this Akali can do. I think that's gonna be key is how much can this Akali snowball and start assassinating people across the map.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The Akali is going to provide a lot of damage. I think. We'll see if they go for the fleet footwork or the electrocute. I don't know which route Sambilio is gonna go with the Akali, but I'm excited to see what Sambilio is gonna pull on the Akali, and that's going to be against the Swain. Oh no, that's not.
No, it's gonna be against the Scion,
Scion.
looks like, which it should be pretty good for Akali. You can avoid the Scion Q with your speed and your smoke screen, or whatever it's called, your little W.
Shroud.
Yeah, your Shroud, and you have quite a bit of mobility with your E, so you can avoid the Scion Q knockup pretty easily. Should be able to harass that Scion pretty well with the Q damage.
And especially with the fleet footwork, she's gonna be able to out-sustain the Scion as well.
Oh.
Unfortunately, because of the Q no longer healing Akali, she has to take fleet footwork if she wants to heal with her auto attacks. And a little bit more sustain.
Indeed. I know some people still like to take Conqueror on Akali as well. You can proc it very quickly with your Q.
And Conqueror Akali sounds very terrifying as well. We'll see what route she goes to.
I think I'd almost like it better against the Scion as, I don't know, Scion poke isn't that debilitating. You can play pretty safe against the Scion, so maybe like the extra true damage against him.
We see the cleanse being hovered over for Zawardo and Tom Kench.
I hope that's not going to stay in. I don't know what you would be cleansing as a Tom Kench.
I mean, it's a good rune, I think. Not good rune, good summoner spell for Tom Kench against certain lanes, such as a Leona, even a Morgana. But Lulu doesn't have hard CC other than the polymorph, and she's not gonna be polymorphing the Tom Kench all that much. And even if she does, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen if you get polymorph? You can't use your abilities.
Yeah, and even like, the exhaust or ignite just would make a lot more sense here. If you want to take exhaust against the Hecarim, because Hecarim's pretty scary when he runs in, and reducing his move speed reduces a lot of his damage. And then the ignite against a Swain and a Hecarim who have a bunch of healing. But looks like he's gonna be sticking with that cleanse there.
Like I said, cleanse is not a bad summoner spell on Tom Kench. It's just, I don't know if I would take it.
It's just weird in this case, yeah.
I wouldn't take it against a Lulu.
Yeah.
Lulu has that exhaust. I guess I can cleanse that.
Well, quite interesting for sure.
You can actually still cleanse the exhaust. Like it could still work.
Yeah, and they do have quite a bit of CC on the side of DBP with Scion knockup, the Swain, Root, and Hecarim Fear. They do have quite a bit of CC. It's just, I don't know, I think the other summoner spells would be more impactful. Asol opting for the Ignite here in this lane against Swain, which I'm a pretty good fan of. Swain has quite a bit of healing, so you want to be able to reduce that healing.
You're going to have that global pressure even without the TP anyways, because you have your E.
Yeah, with your E, for sure.
So you don't necessarily need the TP. And you don't need the barrier either, because Swain's not going to outright kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lulu opting for that exhaust. I actually really like it, specifically in this case, just because you could just kite out the Membung on the Skarner, kite out Tom Kench, kite out the Aurelion Soul, kite out the Akali. reduce damage, I think that provides a lot more appeal for Jinx. I know a lot of Lulus like to take Ignite just for the lane dominance, and sometimes I like to do that. But depending on the enemy team composition, Exhaust is just that much better, just because you can peel for your ADC even easier.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's again, I think there's a pretty strong case for Ignite here because the Exhaust. I mean, you might be looking to exhaust the Skarner, but really, like, I don't know, exhausting a Skarner seems a little weird, and then the Akali could just kind of stay in her shroud until the exhaust is up, and still look for the assassination. So, and you're not going to be in range to exhaust an Ace in a team fight. So, I think it's going to be kind of hard for Symphonian to utilize that fully, but we will see.
We'll see. I always believe in a Lulu. Okay, Hey, you're talking to the Lulu one trick. Hey, listen. And by the way, if anybody gets the joke, type it on chat. Because I worked really hard for that joke here. Hey, listen. Pix is Navi for me. Okay, Pix is Navi. Sorry, I'm just memeing here. But in any case, I do like DBP's comp better. But I think TBR is going to be able to make some really nice pick with the Ash Arrow, as well as the Aurelion Soul and the Skarner Ultimate, as well as the assassination capabilities from Akali. And Sam Dilio is pretty well known for the assassin playstyle. And as we say that, we see the Akali opting for that Conqueror.
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
And we see some of the skins here. Reported Symphonian already. I already reported him. No Star Guardian Lulu to match the Star Guardian.
Winter Wonderland's probably it's not matching.
It's not matching.
Pretty shameful.
Pretty shameful. I'm sorry. As we say that, I need to change the source of the game so that we. Nope, that's not it. There it goes. I should feel bad. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay, Gio,
Loading in the game.
I should always feel bad about everything. Okay, I see.
Pause at 10 again, or?
Pause at 10 again, yep.
Alright, and then you count down.
Just setting everything up. Oh shoot, it's not pause. Why do you do this to me? Okay, now it's paused. Are you ready?
Alright. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Cool.
And now I'm gonna adjust the portrait. No worries, everybody.
I think we're probably going to see standard starts here from both sides. You don't really have any strong level 1
Lulu
picks.
Lulu forgot items, by the way.
Welcome to Summoner.
By the way.
Oh, man.
Let's see how long it takes Symphonian to realize that Lulu forgot her items.
Not buy any items, yeah.
No, she got the ward. She got the big
yeah, well, you get that automatically for leaving base.
Lulu forgot her items. Lulu forgot her items. Let's see how many minutes it takes for Symphonian to realize that he just forgot his items.
Quite interesting indeed.
Oh. Zawarudo actually opting for the keystone, my favorite keystone on Tom Kench.
The materializer? Or?
No.
So the keystone, the spellbook.
The unsealed spellbook is actually.
Alright, that's fair. With the cleanse, alright. Makes a lot more sense now.
That I kind of had a feeling it's going to be an unsealed spellbook Kench just because of that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't quite sure. And it's a Scion mid.
Okay, so yeah, I like this. They're putting the Akali against a much more difficult matchup, which is the Swain. So, pretty smart there. But Guy Fieri is not going to have a fun time against this Asol.
No, he's actually winning.
Big knockup, but Oh, clumsy Chocobo just took a big knock up right to the face, so. But the range poke with his stars is going to be pretty obnoxious, so. Lulu back for the item and is now walking back to lane.
Did it! You find out! You found out that you got an item! You forgot your item! You finally noticed! Da 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 da! Item acquired! Item acquired.
Item acquired indeed.
However, Lulu is now really behind in terms of XP, so she's still level 1. Which means she can't just walk up. She can't walk up like that to land a Q.
No, it's gonna have to play a little passive here for a bit. Yeah, Sam Dilla taking a lot of damage from front lash. Oh, why did he go back in on that E? What? Alright. Actually, he's getting a lot of damage down onto the Swain, surprisingly. But he's taken very low. He has to be pretty careful here and tread lightly in this lane. And
Nice
the junglers are just opting to clear their jungles here. No really early ganks from either of them.
Nice EQ combo from the Lulu. I respect it. DBP landing that Q.
Yeah. Another knock up. And there you see, that's the thing with Ace always just, oh, the flash Q from Guy Fieri burns the flash on Clumsy Chocobo. Quite interesting. Jabber McCurt's gonna be taken low, burns the heal when the Devourer is still up. Legends MK ganking mid here, doesn't get the knock up, but still gets the first blood. He expired right before he got to lane, but Ace was low enough that it didn't really matter, especially with the flash down.
And we have a question from chat from Lightpulse94. Hey Matt, can I play Akali?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've told my team if you ever want to play a champ in a game, you just tell me to pick that champ for you, and I'll pick it for you. All right. So.
You never let me play Blitzcrank. Grr grr grr.
You never asked me to play Blitzcrank. You
okay.
want to play Blitzcrank? I'll pick you Blitzcrank.
Yay!
Here you go. Alright, so Fudgy Ditters with a slight XP advantage here since Symphonian had to back for his items. All calculated really. Sam Dillo going in on the front lash here, getting quite a bit of harass with a Conqueror. And goes back in on a front lash, taking low, but Legends MK here is for the gank and gets the root, and he's going to be going down to the Hecarim. Unfortunate.
An unfortunate timing right there from the Hecarim just shows up.
Yeah, good for Legends MK to read that. Go up top lane for that free kill.
And let's see the support item. 80 gold acquired from Spell Thief and 175 from Relic Shield. So not too bad. And teleport coming out from Akali. And we see the early CS lead coming in from front lash.
Yeah, and for Guy Fieri and for Fudgy Ditters. Yeah. CS leads across the map, basically.
And then kill advantage coming on from Legend MK with an even fart.
Yeah. Yeah, which results in a 1.5k gold lead here. No, Menbung just sneaking the dragon there. I didn't even catch that, so good call on him to just decide to take that. Picks up the Mountain Drake for them. And Ashe opting for the Vampiric Scepter in lane, probably just trying to survive in lane a bit more against the Jinx Lulu lane, which is pretty brutal. Hecarim poking his head around in Menbung's jungle, doesn't really find much. He's getting bored in that brush. Oh, he's going in on mid lane though. Guy Fieri lane of the ult, and good ult there from Clumsy Chocobo to knock him back. He's going to be trying to run away with his life, but he's not going to live. And now we're taking up the top lane here. Sam Dillo is trying to fight front lash and fuck the Conqueror. Sam Dillo's used the ultimate. And how did that E take him there?
Oh, that's because of the shroud. It actually, that E actually can also attach to a shroud.
Oh, okay. And then it'll take you to the shroud. Okay.
Yep.
That's pretty interesting. Did not know that about that champion. Oh, Legends MK pinging for the dive top lane, but it's going to be spotted out here by Menbung. Samdilla better be very careful here. He's Legends MK still has the ult up, and he's going in. He's popped the Ghost, and he's coming in and pops the Akali, but good flash there from Samdillo, and Hecker barely making it out with his life. Very well played there by Samdillo.
Great, great devour by Zawardo.
TP to the top lane. Menbung's here for the gank onto front lash. It's gonna flash ulti onto front lash, brings him back in, and front lash is gonna be going down here. Kill goes onto the Akali.
Great TP by Zawardo, actually.
Clumsy Chocobo being chased down by Guy Fieri here. He's a very tanky Scion already with a couple assists and a lot of gold.
Scion did. Who knew? I played enough Kali to know something. My sister's also trying to one-trick Kali in the mid lane, so... Yes, you did too. I do give you credit for part of it as well. At least for the kit part. Hold on. Okay, so... Anyways, we look at the CS difference. The CS difference in bot lane is now huge. However, the CS difference has evened out in top lane and actually has a gold advantage because of that kill. And Guy Fieri just bopping at him. Bopping at the early.
Indeed, he's a very tanky Scion now.
Clumsy Chocobo's not gonna be able to deal with that Scion anymore. Especially with that, with that Spectre's Cowl.
Yeah, he's just not really taking any damage from this Ace anymore. Heckram coming for the gank bot lane, and Scion's down there too. Oh, the ultimate does not come out with Tom Kench. What was Guy Fieri with ult at the tower? They're looking for the dive here, but it's not very successful. They just don't have the damage there. That was quite interesting.
And
the Scion ult missing and
early Soul just flopped up.
Samdillo engaging on a front lash here, and front lash is going to pop the ult in response. Got to be very careful though, he's already pretty low. And he's going in for the kill, and LB just gets taken down by this Swain ulti. Menbunk here is for the cleanups going up in the top lane. Has the ultimate available. Don't see front lash really making out of this. Yep, and there's the auto attacks. Does end up using the ultimate as well. I don't.
Bye.
Probably could have killed him without the ultimate, but just to be safe. Legends MK here for the return gank. Doesn't really get much. 3-0 Heckram though. It's a pretty scary pony.
This will make them stare.
Let's see some of that gold lead here. So
Yeah, it's still a little over 2k. Most of that being in the mid lane and the bot lane. Just the sheer CS advantages and skill advantages. Nearly a 40 CS lead here for Fudgy. Closing in on 10 CS a minute.
Gotta give some credit for and some love for Symphonia and Lulu, even though she did have that boosted level 1 of no items.
He was just trying to give his Jinx an XP lead, you know.
You know, that's a fair analysis.
You get the plating onto the towers. That's 2 platings down for Blue Side's tower.
But Lulu Jinx is just so oppressive, especially against the content Ashe, who doesn't have as much range.
Yeah, you just got a lot of poke. It's just
Lulu gets that extended range from her picks, help picks and Glitterlands combo, a staple combo that every Lulu player should learn. And very easy one. Just attach it onto an enemy minion and send a Glitterlands for an extra double range.
Chocobo looking to steal this scuttle, but does not get it. If you're gonna secure it.
Hawkshot being sent out, catching out, I think it caught out Legend MK with that, Hawkshot.
And Jinx already completing the eye edge here, you know, with 103 CS. It's already a pretty big Jinx compared to this Ashe.
And it already has 2 plating as well, so that's also gonna help. But Jinx,
Oh, another dive fear onto Clumsy Chocobo. Nope, they're gonna back off. Decide it's not worth it, and Menbung was nearby too, so he was pretty ready to respond to that.
Ash got a good Berserker Graves and a Bilgewater Cutlass, which isn't terrible.
Oh, and Sam Dilla's fighting front last year again. Hasn't gone well for him in the past, and he's just gonna get out of there with his ultimate. Pretty good call on him there. Realize he's not been going well. DBP is gonna look to start up this dragon. Menbung's nearby though, and looking to contest it.
And we see Frontlash's mana is pretty low, so he's actually, although he has a higher health, he's gonna have a little trouble trading a little bit.
DBP is gonna pick up the dragon. They were TBR kind of just hovered around it, but they did not. They decided against contesting it. So
it is a mountain drake.
Yep, so Drakes are even. Clumsy Chocobo getting knocked up again. He's having a real rough time in this mid lane against that. Sam Dilla taken really low, but Frontlash is, again, as you said, out of mana, so he's not able to do too much. Oh, the flash Q auto from Frontlash gets the kill on him.
Never mind, he can get he had enough for a Q.
Menbung's here to try to kill Frontlash now that he's zoomed. Clumsy Chocobo's also taken very dangerously low. Alt Sky Fieri, and Frontlash is going to nope. Hacker Pony coming in to clean up. Ash Arrow coming out. Oh, but Menbung just cleans the kill.
Blue Smite
potentially could have fit. It was on the right track, but another plating going over to DBP's bot lane. And again, these CS advantages are just growing bigger. You just got almost a 40 CS lead in the bot lane and a 30 CS lead in the mid lane.
That's actually quite incredible.
The Pony's looking topside to kill Menbung here, who's quite low. Legends MK going in, but E does not go up. Menbung could potentially win this.
No.
He's just gonna try to stun and walk away, but unfortunate. 5-0 Hacker. I'm pretty scary indeed.
Scurry. Very scurry.
Very scary. Collie's gonna spot out the Hacker Room. He's gonna go for the Scuttle now. Yeah, DBP should probably be looking for this Rift Herald soon. Such a strong 5-0 jungler. I'd like to see Legends MK start putting priority on that. Looks like he's gonna start it up, maybe? Nope, she's gonna ward it. He's looking mid lane again though. Essentially, he's got the ult up soon. Clumsy Chocobo just waiting on the side of the Scion Q for it to come down. He's learning.
The Whimsy is down. I mean, the Polymorph isn't up right now, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Lulu's just
Wardo's gonna carry the Ashe to safety. Flash in the mastery. Skarner's here with Predator. Arrow still lands on a Symphonia and flashes in a straight line with the arrow. He's gonna go down. Unfortunate. And Tom Kench is here, gets the slow onto Fudgy Ditters, but Legends MK is waiting in the wings, who goes in and gets the ultimate onto a couple of the people of DBP. Jevon Kurtz taking very low. Scion ulti kills off Jevon Kurtz, and this is looking quite bad. Akali's TPing in, but does not really have a team to help him out. Tom Kench is backing in the push, but gets discovered by Legends MK, and it's a double kill going over to him.
That's really unlucky for TBR here. They found and caught the Lulu, but what did it do? It didn't really. It got everybody else killed because it just tried to go for everybody else. I think if they backed off, they could have backed off with the Lulu.
I think that's what they should have done with Scion being nearby with the ultimate and Frontlash having TP up. I think it would have just been a better call to just kind of be like, all right, we got a Lulu, we got a pick. It's kind of what we need. So, but they decided to go for a bit more and it just didn't work out for them.
Yeah, they're really craving that Jinx shutdown as well. Understandable.
Guy Fieri with a CS vision score of 20 in the mid lane. That's the highest vision score in the game right now, beating out both supports. And little noodle fight here from Frontlash and Samdillo again, and DBP rotates their bot lane over to mid lane to apply that Jinx Lulu pressure there.
Oh, slow coming in.
Yeah, they're looking to catch out Guy Fieri here, who still does have the ultimate available. Yep, and there he goes. He's gonna ult out. A very short distance, but
still,
Symphonian's now here to help.
Imagine a giant Scion running at them with a Lulu ult.
Yeah, that'd be something. Menbung picking up the Rift Herald here again. Like that he's putting priority on that Rift Herald. It's a very valuable objective. Gonna get spotted out here by Legends MK, gonna get engaged on, but there's a Zoardo right there too, and he's gonna get eaten up. Fudgy Ditters is also there, who's a 1.5 item Jinx. Gets stunned up by Clumsy Chocobo. He's in a really bad spot.
Yeah,
gonna get ignited, and Hecarim ults in. And Legends MK is just gonna clean up this fight though with that Conqueror Triforce Hecarim.
Great
oh, that
polymorph.
is disgusting.
Great polymorph by Lulu. You couldn't let
Indeed.
didn't let Zawarudo do anything get any of those passive stacks going.
Yeah. Got a 9-0 pony here. This is a very scary pony here. Gonna be pretty difficult for TBR to deal with that.
Absolutely, with that 7k gold lead as well. That gold lead is just getting bigger.
Let's keep winning these team fights where TBR will get a pick, but then they just get caught out and then end up losing more numbers. So Wardale ulting up to his 80 carry. Symphony and Frontlash are looking for this Akali?
Perhaps?
No, yeah.
Tom Kench currently has the cleanse. We'll see what summoner spells he'll end up having.
And TBR greeds for this tower, gets it, but they're potentially gonna die for this. The Ward is trying to be a bodyguard, but Jabim and Kurtz is gonna have to flash out. So hard. Pops a cleanse, but he's already a little low for that. But
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Legend MK looking for the Ashe, literally just trying to run at the Ashe right now. Oh. Nope, never mind, just going to the Gromp.
Just going for Gromp. Fudgy Ditters is going to pick up another tower. He's just been going to whatever side of the map there's towers on, so he's just getting a bunch of tower gold for that.
I see tower, I click.
I
see tower, I see click. Or I click.
Basically.
Instead of clicking, it's just towers.
Rift Herald being dropped in the bot lane, not going to be really effective. It gets caught out by Frontlash, and Legends MK diving on a clumsy Chocobo.
From
another
behind.
kill picked up by him. Oh man.
That was poor Aurelion Soul. Rest in pieces.
One scary pony indeed.
Yeah, that pony is just literally just running out of nowhere and just coming out to kill you.
Dillo Menbun gonna go for the 2v2 here. Oh, pops Symphonian very quickly. Frontlash is in some trouble here, probably. It's taking a lot. Sam Dilla's taking a lot of damage though, and Frontlash goes for the flash, but doesn't get the Q damage on. And the Ashe Arrow's gonna miss. And it's taken very low. He's gonna go down here eventually, but they're spending a lot of time while DBP is just sieging this mid lane, and they don't really have the best wave clear here. Oh, the ult coming out from Clumsy Chocobo. Legends MK taken very low, and they're gonna right click this tanky Guy Fieri, but not much is gonna result from it.
Great flash. Oh, the Wardo.
Tom Kench.
Tom Kench ulting in, but not gonna really catch.
Down Fudgy Ditters, but they're not gonna get much out of it. It's a good look, but just a little bit off on the positioning. TBR looking to pick up a tower here, knowing that a lot of members of DBP are low.
That
Ashe does indeed only tickle the Scion.
That Lulu needs to back off. Yeah, bye Lulu.
There you go.
Lulu has the Ardent Sensor completed, which is literally all she needs to to get the Jinx into a high damage monster.
Man, Hecarim picking up the Sterix gauge. He's at a 3-item power spike at 22 minutes. That's gonna be brutal.
Ow. Trinity Force and a Sterix gauge and a Warrior's Enchantment. Ow. That's gonna
Dillo
be
kind of in a awkward position here. Jinx Rocket coming out, gonna land on a clumsy Chocobo, taking him low, but not killing him.
We see Pony just running.
Yeah, they're gonna look to siege this tower now.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to
Traps
see
coming out.
And boop.
Oh, the
They ate
Scion
the
is
Scion.
swallowed, but a little bit out of position, but he's just gonna ult out of there, as the Scion does, and it's gonna be that. DBP is taken very low. Predator's pop for the Skarner, but gets feared away.
Great ultimate
man.
by the Hecarim. Oh my
Indeed.
god. Save
They're-
the Jinx.
They're trying to chase down this DBP team, but they're just not able to with this
And
all
look at
these
the
different
front
slows
lash.
coming out.
Look at where Frontlash is.
Yeah, Frontlash is just pushing the side lane, getting a tower. Does have the TP available in case the fight does break out, so.
And gets a spotlight tower because they just really wanted to kill the part of DBP. But unfortunately, they just die.
Oh, Tom Canch with the ulti. They're looking to pick out Frontlash here, but they're not gonna find him? No, he's just gonna pick a... Oh, he might walk into the Ash Vision here. He does. He gets spotted out. Gonna run right into Sam Dillo here, but Sam Dillo's a little scared himself. But oh, arrow coming out. It's gonna land on a Frontlash.
Great arrow by
But
Javelin.
here comes Legends MK, and he decides to back off. Unfortunate.
That was a great arrow actually by
Yeah, by Javelin Kurtz,
Government
indeed.
Kurtz.
DBP still gonna look up to pick this dragon, even though they're down a member. So they are 8k gold ahead. Asol and Akali gonna back off, and they're just gonna... Yeah, they're not starting the dragon yet. We just got Hecarim rotating towards the top side of the map. For some reason. Maybe looking to start Baron here. It's gonna take Menbung's blue buff, but Menbung might find him here in a second. Yeah, he runs into him, but that blue buff is gone.
Just dies too.
Yeah. And DBP is looking to start up this dragon with just the Jinx and Lulu. And TBR does not have any idea what the pink board that's on it.
Yeah, that's a free dragon. They don't need the jungler for that. Jinx, Lulu, yeah. Zippy, Whimsy, Ardent.
Oh, Legends MK pop and Javelin Kurtz, half his HP gone. He's gonna be taken very low and goes down to the Hecarim. And Legends MK cleans up the Akali as well. And this is pretty disastrous for TBR, who was just caught out of position by the Hecarim. And yeah, they're just gonna go over to the Baron now. This 12-0 Hecarim. TBR really doesn't have any chance to contest unless Menbung can sneak around and go for a steal. He is only a level down, so this might's really not that big of a difference. But looks like DBP is gonna secure this Baron.
The Lulu shield with the Whimsy, just so much attack speed from the Jinx, especially with the lethal tempo. I want to see Jinx's attack speed during the next fight. See what happens. I'm actually gonna keep a close eye
Yeah,
on
the
the
lethal
Jinx.
tempo and the Ardent Sensor. Menbung kind of waiting in the wings, looking for a pick here potentially. They got the 3-lane pressure here on the side of DBP, 3-1-1. Very good strategy by them. They're just gonna let Frontlash beat down on this tower. Kali's a little late to responding, and it's gonna go down. And the mid lane tower is already down as well. So the gates are open. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to defend against this siege of just Jinx and Lulu, and there's just really not all that much they can do. Oh, the ult's going out onto the Hecarim, but he's just gonna press R and say goodbye. Unfortunate. Also, Jinx opting into the QSS, so Jinx is no longer really a target for the Skarner ult. And stunning up Guy Fieri, but he's a beefy boy. Not gonna take all that much damage. Jinx all coming out onto Akali, I guess. They're gonna get double inhib here, looking for the triple inhib, as they have done last game. So yeah, it's gonna be 3 inhibs, and they still have Baron buffs. So I think they should continue sieging. Clumsy Chocobo taken very low, is gonna have to flash out onto the top bench. Grabbing McCurt's going for Symphonian, but Symphonian just presses R on himself and lives through it.
That wild growth is such a busted ability.
Indeed. Bunch of health just right then and there.
Gets a slowing field, bunch of health.
Yeah, and
Not
TBR is just kind of on their last breath here. Sam Diller with the Desperation Engage. Oh, doesn't get the kill on the Legends FK. He gets the perfect 13-0. Unfortunate.
That is an ouch right there.
Very well played by DBP though.
However, good try, I think, by TBR. I think is an admirable attempt. I think it was just the Hecarim pressure was just really high and just never seemed to die.
Yeah.
So who is the MVP and how? Why is it
Legends MK was pretty sure.
A moment. Why don't you talk about why Legend MK is your MVP and so is mine.
I mean, he just dominated the map for the entirety of the game, getting early ganks off in every single lane, and then just always being there for any fights that TBR tries to pick off. He was always there to respond, and whenever he showed up, he just overtook the fight. Was able to turn any of those maybe favorable fights for TBR into unfavorable ones. Again, not dying a singular time, so never overreaching for a death or anything. He was just very, very solid in his performance.
And the stroll poll is created. Oh no, Rich has already created the poll. Never mind. Thanks, Rich. They are a great person. They is a good person. So I'm gonna actually put in an actual MVP poll. So here's the actual MVP poll. That actually has more options, just in case somebody wants to vote for other people, because other people have done well. I have to commend Symphonian, even though Symphonian made a boosted level 1, as in not buying items.
No, it was all calculated. He gave his Jinx the XP advantage. So.
But still had pretty good polymorphs.
So,
good polymorphs.
I don't see Kaligi in this poll, which is pretty weird.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no Kaligi on every poll. I'm sorry.
That's weird. I think we should change that in the future.
No. Please no. Hoagie needs some love too anyways. Please. Give me MVP sometimes. I'm just kidding. It's like me asking for upvotes on Reddit or something. I don't know. But I'm voting for Legends anyways. Here.
Yeah, and I did as well. It's just that other players did play very well. Again, Fudge Ditters, they were doing a job, and Guy Fieri with a very dominant performance on Sion in the mid lane. But
oh, absolutely, that Sion was unkillable in the mid lane. Sion mid lane, who knew that was gonna happen?
It's hard to deny a 13-0 score, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely terrifying. So we're gonna give a couple more minutes on. Actually, no, we're just gonna call it very soon. We're gonna give it 30 more seconds in chat so we can all go to bed and go to the player the team
I want to
chat.
study.
What's studying? I forgot what that
I
is.
don't know. Legend.
Oh,
already
Legend's
there.
already sitting in the player of the game chat
Alright.
because he knows. He knows he won. Let's just go.
Alright, how's it going, dude?
Just sitting there. He knows he got MVP for both games. Just sitting there.
How's it going?
Very good. Yeah. Congratulations on the 2-0 for. Well, I mean, you were subbing, but
Yeah.
you still had quite the dominant performance in both games with a 95% kill participation in game 1 on that Jarvan, and then a like very scary 13-0 Hecarim in game 2. So
Thanks.
as
that's
you
fun.
do.
Let's see that damage chart, everybody. Let's see that damage.
Yeah,
Hecarim actually
only-
didn't do the most damage. Jinx did the most damage.
I'm really good
Shut
at
up,
last hitting
Menzong.
champions.
What's
But-
Membo doing here?
But oh my gosh, that let's see, what's the stat? What's the big stat that Hecarim got? Probably
Movement speed.
movement
Pixels traveled.
Pixels traveled, probably.
I
Wish
don't know,
that was only
the
if that.
number under the kill column was pretty high, if I recall correctly. Also,
Oh, absolutely. So
pixels traveled.
how did you feel running around as at the speed of sound as a pony? That's my question. How about that?
It was a lot of
Something.
fun. I had a lot of fun playing with this team, honestly.
So what
Yeah.
is the? So I guess the big question for you actually,
Mhm.
how did the comp feel in comparison to Lot? So because I feel like that's a different team dynamic already. So like, how was the comm similar to what you experienced with Legends Untapped, or is it different? How so?
Well, I guess there's a bit of backstory to like answer that. So I came in like whenever I sub for a team, I try to just be like a tool in the belt, like just do what I'm told. But apparently I was subbing for the shot caller for this team, and I found out like as we started the game. So it was just I got the shot call again for this team, and I just played the same style, same mindset that I do for Lot. I think what makes both teams so good, like DBP and Lot, is that they're both very team-oriented teams. Like nobody's playing for like solo queue stats. People are okay with just like split pushing or clearing waves or like doing what is necessary to win the game.
Not playing for solo queue stats, but gets 13 kills.
I mean, I don't even know. I mean, people die. Like I can't help that. So
Extra doubt.
yeah, but so I really like that, and so I guess to answer your question is that there isn't much of a difference between playing with this team and playing with Lot, except the difference of playing with this team is that we do field tanks in other slots, and that gives a lot more freedom to like what we can do. Whereas Lot like a little different pick ban style. But both teams play very similar, I guess is the answer.
We have a question from chat. From OPTSM fan. Hey, Legends MK, what was it like slaying the god of the jungle?
Slaying the god of the jungle.
Church bung.
I didn't really. God, I don't want this to sound like flaming or anything, but I didn't really notice him. So like, it's not like flame, because like, so game 1, like he counter jungled a lot, right? Because I guess he thought that would be like how he gets back into the game, but like, I don't think that's what Rek'Sai's supposed to do early game. So I didn't notice him on the map as a result. And then in game 2, like, I don't know, I got both scuttles. Actually, I got the first 5 scuttles, and I never saw him during that time. So.
Wow.
It's not flame.
You were pretty dominant in both games. It was
That's kind of flame. That's kind of savage.
1303 doesn't play for stats, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, so why'd you go for the Hecarim Gates game 2?
Because we have a tank. That's honestly why. So, something to be said about like having a tank on your team allows you to play heavier hyper carry champions like Hecarim.
Yeah, I agree. I like that aspect of jungle
Yeah.
when you have a tank.
And like we knew that we had to play something that because I shot call, I knew that I had to play something that where I could decide when fights began and when and like how to orchestrate them, where to put them. So Hecarim, it just falls on the list of champions that can do it.
Yeah, it's really straightforward on Hecarim. Just run at them and then tell your team to run at them too.
Mm-hmm. And they chose
Pretty similar to
Ashen,
Jarvan as well, where you just kind of engage and have your team follow up.
Right. And so I think it's a huge factor, just being able to decide when those fights happen.
Any more questions from chat? Chat?
I think now that you've slayed the god in such a crazy way, furious typing. Do you want the title? But you see, the problem is he doesn't have the name Menbung, so he can't be.
See, the Church of Legends doesn't sound as appealing. No.
Church of Bung.
Church of MK, the MK Church. I feel like that's a sin to try to create a religion, a new religion out of MK.
There you go.
Alright, yeah, so last minute shoutouts. Really liked working with this team. Would play for them again. Really awesome, like, synergy, how they talk and how they discuss things and plan things out.
Yeah, I want to ask you like what you're looking forward to the next weeks, but this is in your team, so it's like, well.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to my next week's match. Like, I know this is not for this team, but...
Who are you playing next week?
We get to play against Kaligma Bobway.
Oh!
So that's really going to be exciting.
I entered against
best
them.
of luck with that. I hope you don't have a 40 kill clown fiesta like our team did.
I got 12 deaths, which means I get to contend for the most deaths in PMA LCS. Right, Rich? If you're watching, Rich.
Alright, I think we're all good to tie it up here.
And so this has been a fun stream. I am Wheels on the Bus, aka Hey Listen.
And I'm Maye.
And we are out of here. Oh yeah, and the MVP is here too. Forgot.
And I'm still dying in the jungle.
Oh man.
He has been smote.
He had some solid ganks, man. It was just.
I honestly didn't think I dealt the highest damage in